You want to use the exact same routine every night as far as how you do the building and how you do each room. This is an exam room. When I come in the exam room, I check behind the door and I check the mirror to make sure there's been no kid putting his hands all over the mirror. I'm looking behind the exam table. I look back here and we got a break. Make sure there's plenty of paper towels. Refill those, check those every night. The soap, the Kleenex. This room wasn't used, so it's pretty good. Sometimes you'll find the doctors, though, will use the rooms, or someone, a nurse or somebody, will use the room even though it's not been used for patients. Okay, and I leave the light on. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum the entire building tonight, so I'll leave the light on, and after I vacuum, I'll turn the light off. Looks like we've got several breaks tonight. Good, good, good. Everything's good. And we check the table. Make sure there's nothing on the table. Good, good. We're checking behind the tables. Make sure there's nothing on the floor. Something like a piece of paper left behind a bed or something to make people think you haven't done your job at all. I mean, the room can be perfectly clean, but if there's something left on the floor. Check behind the door. Check the desk, make sure there's no spills. We move in the step out, and then we dust the front of it. Empty the trash. We'll go ahead and clean the sink. Good. We want to make sure all the water spots are off. Clear up here. And the mirror, of course. Then we run a quick duster over the horizontals. And I do the dusting last because I want all the cleaning to be done. You can see how quickly it goes if you're not messing around. And you know what? That's the room. Make sure we check the corners and the floors and whatnot for cobwebs or paper. But that's the room. That's how quick it goes. And the next exam room is the same way. Check behind the door. You check the mirror to make sure there's no handprints or anything. Check behind the bed. There's nothing on the floor. Come around the bed. Push the chair in. We're checking the floor. Checking the desk for any spots. Dust the step out. Replace the paper if it's been used. Just tear it off. And we can go ahead and dump these trash cans. If there's any spills or anything, gum, it's torn, whatever, we can pull that liner and put a new one in. That one's clean. Push the drawers in. We'll clean the sink, getting all the water spots off of everything, including the mirror. Clear down in the sink. And sometimes I'll grab a paper towel to get the sink if it's too wet, because I don't want the water in the sink to make my rag wet. I check the paper towels. They're good. Soap. The tissues. And then I run a quick duster over the uppers. Now this dusting that I'm doing right now at the end of cleaning doesn't have to be done every night. It has to be done one of your nights. So if you're cleaning Tuesday and Thursday nights, you want to do it on Tuesday night. Or Thursday, one of the two. We'll probably go with Tuesday night. And that's pretty much it. The exam rooms go really fast. Just make sure you're checking the floor. You haven't left anything on the floor. I mean, we're going to vacuum, but at the same time there are places where you can't get the vacuum in that you want to make sure you got it. Well, see, I'm getting everything in this hall. I don't want to not get anything, or otherwise I'll miss it. And dust things as you go if you see they need it. We'll go ahead and exam room again. The exam room is done the same way. Check the mirror behind the door. Push the curtain in. You want to leave the room all straightened up. The furniture, everything pushed in. You want every room to look the same. All the furniture pushed in and everything. You got the step out. push it in, and then the trash. Now I dump the trash, look at the can, see if it's clean. If the can is clean, you can keep it. And don't just throw the trash can down willy-nilly, you know, like this. We want the trash can to be in there straight, looking good. Looks like we've got some stuff here. Then we're going to go ahead and spray down the sink. Again, you want to get the water spots everywhere, including the mirror. And like I said, I'll grab a few paper towels to get the water out of the sink. That way I don't make my rag too wet. That doesn't work. It doesn't clean good. I'll do that, and I'll grab my duster. Hit it real quick. Alright. And that's how you do your exam rooms. I'm checking under the table, under the chair, beside the couch to make sure there's no paper or anything left there. And that's it. Behind the door, the mirror, curtain back, checking the floor around the exam table. Now see, this chair is in a different spot than it is in the other one, so I'll go ahead and move it back, put it back to where it goes. I'll straighten the desk chair. Straighten the desk a little bit. Now, dust the front. And empty the trash. Check the liner, it's good. I'll go ahead and... Uh-oh. Lost my rag. Don't lose your rag. If it goes down in there, look for it. Okay, I'll go ahead and spray this down, getting all the water spots, including the mirror. Now, if the mirror needs done, a lot of times what I'll do is, rather than use this rag right here, because it's pretty wet and it's going to have soap on it, I'll grab a couple paper towels and hit the mirror right here with a paper towel. That way I don't get it smeared. Paper towels to get the water out of the bottom of the basin. And my dusting. Grab a duster real quick. That's it. Always straightening furniture. So